Ah, there you are, sweetheart. Sorry I kept you waiting for so long. I hope you didn't miss me too much. Well, regardless, I'm here now. Did Calcifer cause you any trouble on your way in? I know he can be a little mischievous. Not usually to me, though, so I get a bit worried that he'll try getting under your skin while I'm not around. Well, as long as he's under control and you're not bothered, that's what matters to me. Oh, I did a pretty poor job of initiating this conversation. How I meant to start this out was by asking how you've been. So, how have you been lately, Starlight? Well, regardless, I just hope I can show you a good time today and bring a smile to that face of yours. I hope you're fine with going with what I had planned. I can't tell you yet. It's this little thing I like to call a surprise. Please, please, hold your laughter. I know, I'm devilishly funny, aren't I? Though many might see my humor as cockiness or sarcasm. I'm sure you find me quite humorous, my darling. Now, the theatrics are finally over, and we should be moving on to the main event of today. All right, my love. Take my hand, will you? Don't worry. I won't let anything bad happen to you. I promise. Stay close to me. I can't have you getting lost out there. Quite the view, isn't it? I used to visit these mountains all the time as a child, and when I have enough free time, I come out to see them. There are many, many beautiful sights in this world, Starlight. Why, I'm looking at one right now. Now, what's with the blushing? Don't tell me that's all it takes to get you flustered. Seems that being with you will be even more fun than I thought. Aw, come on now. You're looking at me as if I'm going to eat your heart, like the rumors say. Why would I do that to someone as stunning as yourself? Besides, I'd rather steal your heart, not eat it. Where's the fun in that? it's much more fun to watch you react to my wondrous charm. Anyways, I digress. My apologies, my dear. Take a look over there, to the right, at the highest peak of those mountains. Interestingly enough, that's called Widow's Peak. There's an old wives' tale about how it got that name, though it would take far too long to explain. Perhaps another time. I suppose I'm just talking to ease my nerves, in a way. Well, I may come across as cool and collected, but there are some things, and people perhaps, that throw me off my game a bit. And if you were thinking that you're one of said people, you'd be correct. In a way, Starlight, you make me a bit nervous. When I'm around you, I sometimes feel like I have to put on some sort of front. But more than that, like I need to impress you. I want to be just as interesting and charming and bright as I find you to be. And I don't want to hear anything about you doubting yourself in those respects, all right? You're wonderful. Just wonderful, sweetheart. Your eyes shine when you talk about your favorite things. And your voice becomes soft when you speak to me. And your face is soft and warm, pressed up against mine when I hold you. It's just, everything about you astounds me. You blow me away every time. And that's, well, the reason why I wanted to tell you something. I kept avoiding it. My feelings. I'm not too familiar with them, you see. But when I met you, everything took me by surprise. At first, it was too much to handle, so I hid a lot of it from you. So, for a while, I could have seemed cold or distant. But I promise, it was nothing you could have ever done that pushed me away. I suppose I was just afraid of opening myself up to someone so much. Though, I learned that my heart is safe with you. And with that feeling, I wanted to tell you that I love you. I understand if the feeling isn't mutual. It just felt like an injustice not to tell you. To go about our relationship and not say anything would feel like a betrayal to the both of us. But I must ask, do you feel the same? I see. I'm glad. Overjoyed, really. To be honest with you, I wasn't expecting reciprocation. Well, there's always that fear, you know. That worry that it could all fall apart. But something told me that if I didn't say anything, then the potential would shatter. Thank you for taking what I said so well, my love. You truly know how to carefully care for this wizard's heart, don't you? I'm sure that with you, I'll always be in safe hands. And as are you. I want you to feel the same, like you're safe and protected with me. My goal in all of this is not to be with you. That's simply just a perk. My goal, Starlight, is to see you happy. And if that does involve us being together, then I would be the luckiest man alive. Now, I'm wondering where we go from here. I was thinking of something a bit more concrete than any of the other dates we've spent together. So perhaps dinner. I'll let you pick any place you desire, unless you have trouble choosing. I wouldn't mind taking you someplace of my own choosing. Regardless, let me know when you decide. After all, I should spoil my beloved Starlight as best I can. You deserve nothing less. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.